Hi, welcome to this group. I am happy. I am so happy that you arrive at the perfect moment, the perfect timing was in divine order for you and me to meet as we agreed many years before even arriving to this planet. As you must be starting to discover, time and space are only an illusion that we have been programmed to digest only according to society and culture. In Reiki, what has happened to me is that time and space has really disappeared. My perception of what is time and space is something really different today. I hope that as part of your own journey in this Reiki Radiant Expansion program, you allow yourself to explore a little bit beyond the limits of what you've been told before that was possible, of what you have been programmed to believe that is accessible to you as a human being. I welcome you to Radiant Expansion Reiki, a program where you are going to start to understand a little bit more about the essence of who you are. Little by little, every day, with more frequency in each day, you will water the seed that was planted that day of your initiation. Little by little, with your practice, you will bloom into that version that is the most original version of who you truly are, by just allowing yourself to reconnect more every day to Reiki energy, which is the energy of life, of freedom, of everything that appears to be empty, but it's full of energy, of everything that it's you that appears to be a body, but it's truly just energy. I want to explain in this first video a little bit about how to use this group, how to go about finding the units you want to review, or finding the videos you are starting to just see for the first time. We are always going to start by viewing 21 days of meditations. Those are guided meditations. I will always tag you in the beginning of the first week of those 21 days so that you start to get a little comfortable. You start to discover the rhythm, to know how to explore this group. But, oh, that divine but if you feel you are lost and you can't find your way in this group for any reason, we all digest information visually, in sound, in content, in letters, in many ways, totally different from each other. So there is enough flexibility in this group for you to tag me in a comment. Allow me to know that you need some support. If you have become friends with anyone in the group, you can also tag them so they can maybe start a relationship with you using those tags by answering you or letting you know about their experience. Maybe, just maybe, hearing more than one answer for any question, for any doubt, for any experience you might be living in this program will allow you to see a wider vision of what you are looking for. And it's gonna take you closer, bring you closer to that thing you are wanting to find. Remember, in Reiki, Radiant Expansion, you are always in a path of not only searching, but also finding. And once you find that thing you were searching, you might update the next search in your life. Or because something is not, let's say, it's not easy to find, and you start hearing the whispers of Reiki, allow yourself to maybe update that search, change direction, update, change the question. So anytime you need me in this program, tag me so that I can see it easier and faster. If during the first 3 months you have a very personal question or issue, any situation that might be a little bit more delicate and you don't dare to post it publicly in the group, even though it's a private group and we take care of each other in this group, then send me an inbox or send me an email. All of that information is going to be available in the menu of the group, okay? In the About section of the left menu of the group. When you enter the group, to your left, you will see a menu. If you're entering in your cell phone, or sometimes depending on the device you are entering the group, you might see it on top underneath the profile photo. But there you will find my email and how to reach me if you need to share with me something more personal. What is going to happen? We will schedule a call, a 10-20 minute call, depending on what it is. It's always about something that has some relationship with your path in Reiki. There in that call, we might decide to keep it private, to post something that I will post in general terms so that others find their answers through your questions. Or we might have a little bit more fun, answer some of your questions, and maybe dare to go into a recorded call without using the details that you didn't want to share before, and share that information in a way that it's maybe a general question or just an informal conversation, so that you become the healer that you came here to transform into. My goal is for you to not always be a student, but to also rise above what you thought was possible and dare to share as a leader in this group. When we are vulnerable, when we dare to be open enough, others learn from us. Another thing that I wanted to add today is, please allow in this journey, in this path, if you are just starting or if you are reviewing this video, to kind of like refresh, reload your path. You can start as many times as you feel you need to restart that process. Allow yourself to always, no matter when you are up to this video, always remember the Reiki path is much more than just following steps, but it's opening yourself to every day. Be present when you feel the contrast between pushing and doing something in a really, really difficult way and feeling like you have to do too much to accomplish something. And what happens when you are living in the most delicious, beautiful, harmonizing energy that is available to you. When you are living in Reiki, you feel you are flowing, even though the path might take you into jumping, daring, might feel a little bit scary. Sometimes it might feel like something needs to break before you can reorder those parts of you or your life. Just remember that Reiki is present in everything you think, you talk, you show of yourself, in every decision and action you take. Allow yourself to live always, most of the time, activated in Reiki. That means that you are closer to your true self. You are more congruent with your decisions, with your words, with what you do in life and what you don't do in life. You are more congruent with the essence of you. That is the most simple way to always know how it feels when you are living in a vibration that is Reiki flow, or when you are walking away and making it difficult, sabotaging the path that you already set to the universe. May it be open in the day of your initiation. This is a video of many details, so don't worry, we will go over many of these details. But today I wanted you to know how to navigate the path and the group. Every time we have a new post, you will see in my profile a post that says, "Hey, Reiki practitioners, hey, Reiki puchungos." I say the word puchungos, which is a very Cuban way to say my love. That is something that I have ingrained in my heart since I am Puerto Rican, but my family is Cuban. I am a Caribbean. I'm a shake of passion. But puchungo is a word that means so much love, so much compassion in my inner language that is the word I use for the students that participate in my Reiki program. So with this, just know that you're always going to have some type of notice through the profile, through the group, because even though the second week of the month is always the most active, it's always on Mondays that at night, late afternoon, I announce alive. I always announce it with enough time for you to know what time I am going to be there. It might happen that at some point I heal my allergies to schedules. And it might happen that I might decide on a fixed time. But for now, I am enjoying so much the flexibility of just being inspired on the second Monday of each month to do it in a way that it's comfortable and fun for me. So what I serve in the table of abundance for you, in that live class, in that live conversation, is always something that feels in radiant expansion, that feels that it's true, that it's not forced, that it's easy to share. I hope that gives you some tips on how to go about your new life in the Reiki path. What else do I wanted to say today? I wanted to say that in the Reiki path, you can write an invitation with your name on top and say, Carolina, whatever your name is, write that invitation today saying, I am daring to be more visible. I am daring to share more in the group. Even if I want to record myself in a video explaining some experience or some point of view about Reiki, this is a group where you can post that. And I will come later and just put a title, categorize the video depending on what you're sharing, so that you become that healer that guides others with your life experiences in this Reiki path. It might happen in the first 3 months. It might happen later on. You're always welcome in this Reiki fiesta. You are always welcome in this group. Just know that in the first 3 months, we are just a little bit more connected through the inbox and messages. Later on, I'm always available. If I know your name, if you stay active in this group, I know who you are. If you don't disappear for a year and you come back and I don't know who you are, it might happen. So stay active so that I know we're kind of like a family, a tribe. And then, no matter how many months or years go by, you will always feel welcome and part of this Reiki Radiant Expansion Fiesta. Okay, so let me see. I think that is the most important part that I wanted to share. I'm gonna think what else. I know. You know how is what is going to happen in every ending of our classes, in every post, in everything we do in this group. We are always going to practice Reiki, and I'm always going to keep it very real. It's never going to feel like if I forget something, I want to show myself like that. If I want to add something, I'm going to show myself like that. I really don't like how uncomfortable it feels when things are too tight. You know, there is a lot of deliciousness here to be trapped in a oppressive structure. So my excuse is that I'm Caribbean and I'm very flexible. What is yours? I don't know, but create one. So that flexibility is one principle that you might be adding to the 5 principles of your Reiki practice. We will review those 5 principles in another video. But while we practice these hand poses over your head, I want you to think and hear the 5 principles of Reiki. Even though you have been initiated into a practice called radiant expansion that I designed as part of my own journey and experience as a Reiki practitioner and master teacher, I want you to know that Reiki has a tradition based in Japan. The one we practice, the Reiki tradition we practice today, has evolved from something that started in Japan. And the most traditional way of starting the practice, even if you're doing it for yourself or for others, is this 5 position map that I'm going to share with you to finish this video. Okay? While I do the positions, I'm going to share with you the 5 principles. Let's start. Allow your heart to feel that smile. My hand starts to go like that. Allow yourself to feel lighter. Allow your mind to start smiling too. Move your body a little bit. Just start that flow. People don't think about that. It's not only in the mind. Allow your body to feel a little bit more expansive. What is it that you need to do in the beginning of this new practice in your life to feel that the oxygen, that the energy, the blood circulation in your body is activated? How many hours have you been sitting or standing? Just allow that before and after transition to be a little bit more aware, more awakened, so that you start observing the contrast. Because here it's all about creating a lab type of experience, like a laboratory in which you are making experiments. You want to observe the contrast of before and after when you are activated in Reiki during the day. And then when you have a practice of a few minutes of with more intention to slow down, to become more silent, you allow yourself to feel the transition of the before and after, so that after the 3 months, it's easier for you to just activate Reiki, be Reiki, act like Reiki. Do Reiki is just a word we use to translate an action. But what we're truly meaning is allow Reiki to flow. Let's start. Inhale, open your arms if you need to. Bring your hands to your head, the top of your head, like so. When I started, I actually started doing like a triangle. So when I say bring your hands to your head, experiment with where your hands want to be and how they want to get into position. Allow yourself to stay in each position between 1 minute to 3 minutes when you want to go deeper. Here, we're just going to do a very short practice for you to just get the rhythm of what we're going to start doing in this group, okay? Over your head, hands over your head. Inhale, feel Reiki flowing. If you want to close your eyes, if you want to gaze down, and allow the first principle of Reiki to vibrate over you. Just for today, I will not get angry. Inhale, feel, experience. Bring your hands to the back of your head. Again, allow them to land in the position they guide you. In Reiki, hands will be guiding you. Experience Reiki, feel, observe. Only for today, I will not worry. Then over your ears, softly over your ears. Only for today, I will be grateful. Only for today, I will be grateful. Then over your eyes, feel Reiki. Allow Reiki to flow. Inhale, exhale. Only for today, I will work diligently. I will work in something honest, something I believe in. Then at the end, you can put your hands in the back of your neck. You can put them in the front of your neck. You can put them in the sides. Explore, where do you want? Where are the hands moving? Let them guide you. Only for today, I will be kind. Remember, head, back of the head, ears, eyes, neck, and allow flexibility for the hands to land with enough flexibility for them to guide you. If you want to practice by starting to pronounce the 5 principles, add every now and then to those 5 something like, I will be flexible. I will keep myself open. Write this book with me. I love you. I am so happy to practice Reiki with you. And by practice, we mean do it with frequency, as many times as you can during your day. When you talk, when you arrive to a place, with your presence, with your words, with your love, actions and decisions, with your beliefs and irreverent faith in the divine order of what you are now allowing yourself to see. Welcome to this Reiki Radiant Expansion program. Thank you for being here. We will see each other many other times.